It's Dawn from Ninja Bunny Crochet. Today I want to talk about monthly subscription clubs. Knit and crochet, crochet clubs, yarn clubs. I belong to two of them. One is Mary Maxim's Crochet of the Month Club, and the other is Knit Crate. I did, for a brief period of time, like maybe about 4 to 6 months, no, probably more like 6 months, at one point I did Annie's Hook and Needle Club. So some people love these types of subscriptions, and some people really hate them. And it's kind of you're either in one camp or you're in the other. I'm in the camp of I love them. I think they're wonderful. And it's not because I think, oh, they're such a great value. Actually, they're really not. I mean, you can go to the store or go online, buy yarn, go to Ravelry or Lovecrafts or even Mary Maxim and get a free pattern. So, or Yarn Inspirations anywhere online and get free crochet patterns, and you're going to spend less money on putting together your own project. What I like about crochet subscription clubs is the convenience of having a pattern, yarn, everything I need all right together. And just the fun of getting a new project every month that I didn't have to come up with, I didn't think about, and it's a surprise. You know, I don't know what I'm going to get every month. Boom, it's there in my mailbox. Oh, fun, open it up. Yay, a new project. That's what I like about subscription clubs. Now, could I go and pick out my own yarn, pick out my project, and get a better value? Of course I can. But I just love having that surprise and having that project there. Now, some of them have been, I didn't like the project. But other ones, I'm like, cool, I really like it. It's fabulous. And I have that pattern, and I'm going to do that again and again and again. And other ones, I'm like, I liked it, but I'll probably never make this pattern again. So that's why I love subscription boxes. And I have a few of my Mary Maxims here, and I have one of my Knit Crate, because usually when I get Knit Crate, I almost always wind up the yarn, and I think about what kind of things I'm going to make with it, and don't always make a project right away, because I have, like, the top of my yarn shelf is full of my Knit Crate yarn, because it's more of the higher end yarns, and I really want to think about what I'm going to make with that yarn, because you don't want to start making something and have to frog it back out, because it is a nicer yarn, and I want to make sure that I'm going to be making something that I really like with that yarn. So first I'll start with my Knit Crate. This is my Knit Crate for August. So Knit Crate comes in these really cute boxes. For a while they were doing the more of the eco-friendly packages, and it was in the bags. I think you can still get those. You just have to make sure you sign up for them. Not 100%. You would have to check on their website for that. Now they have Just the Fluff, I believe it's called, where you can get just the yarn, and it's a little bit less money, where you're not getting the pattern too, and you don't get the extra. But again, you'd have to check their website on how to do that. I get the full Monty. I get the box and everything. So you open up your box. You got this cute little tissue paper, which is nice, and then you open it up and you get your digital card, where you go to their website and you download your pattern. Some people prefer the booklet type. I kind of like the digital one, because I can print out the pattern, or I can leave it on my computer. I do like to print them out most of the time. If I'm going to make the pattern, I will print it out, mainly because I have some visual acuity issues, and I like to print them out so that when I'm working the pattern, I can take a highlighter or something and I can highlight the row that I just did, and if I'm going to do the pattern again, I can print off another copy, and I can print as many copies as I want, so I can make the pattern as many times as I want. So anyway, that's why I kind of like the digital things. And they always give you an extra. This month it's a pen, which I think is pretty cool. And it's a pen on one end, and it's a highlighter on the other end, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I like to highlight stuff. And it has the Knit Crate logo and says Knit Crate on it, which I think is pretty cool. And then you get to pick one of 3 colorways, or you can pick anything goes, and they just randomly give you one of the colorways. So this month I usually get the Chill Out colorway, which is the cool colors. And this is the color. It's called Glazed. So I think it's really pretty. It's kind of like a periwinkle, and I think it would make a really, really like cool wrap. I mean, in fact, the pattern I believe this month is a wrap, but it's a rectangle scarf wrap. I think it goes from narrow, then it gets wide, and then it gets narrow again. So, but I'll put a picture. So that is Knit Crate. I believe, because I used my stash points this month, but I believe the regular one is, they just changed their pricing. I'll have to, when I get the pricing, I'll put that up, like up here somewhere, for their pricing. Because they just changed their pricing, and I used my stash points this month, so I got mine at a discount for this month, because I let my stash points build up until I can get, I think I got like $10 or $12 or something off on this. So anyway, you do get stash points, and you also get, when you're active for the month, you get what they call a double down code, and you get a discount on additional yarn just by being an active member. Active members means that you got your box this month, you didn't skip, and then you also get a double down code, which means you get an additional discount on the yarn. So if you want more yarn, you can actually get it at a pretty decent price. So that in itself is an additional savings if you're a Knit Crate member. So in that aspect, being part of the monthly club is a savings, and their yarn is pretty decent. It's not like you're going to get acrylic yarn or anything like that. You're going to get the natural fiber yarns with Knit Crate. So in that particular one, you are getting a pretty decent value. Now, maybe not so much with some of the other types of subscription boxes as far as value goes. It's hit or miss. But to me, it's not necessarily the value monetarily. It's the fun factor. It's the getting the surprise and having that project right there. The convenience, that's what I like. But anyway, let me show you a couple of these projects. Packages. So this is, I think this one might have been maybe June. I'm not sure. This was a scrubby set from Mary Maxim, and what I like about Mary Maxim is, I have to unclose that package, you get these bags, which I think is pretty cool because all of their monthly clubs come in this. I think even their regular, if you order just their kits, because I've ordered their kits too. Most of them come in the zipper bags. I've had some just come in plastic bags, but some of them also come in these zipper bags too. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the scrubby cotton, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different patterns to make different scrubbies. And though maybe you don't like these colors or whatnot, but I think this would make a really, really nice gift for somebody. You can just, work up the project, and it would make a really nice gift for someone. If it's not your kitchen colors or whatever, you just make up the project and say, here, have a gift. So this will probably end up being somebody's Christmas gift this year. Who? I don't know. But it'll probably be a Christmas gift. And I believe this one was May's. This is the shawl, and it's a fine #1 yarn, which is not my favorite, but I like the shawl pattern, so I'm probably going to do this one. I didn't get these colors. I'll show you the colors, but I think it's a really, really pretty pattern. And I'm not usually into the rectangle shawls. This is an asymmetrical shawl, so it's skinny. It starts off skinny, then it gets wide, and then it gets, I think this one stays thick, so it's asymmetrical. It starts off skinny, gets wide, 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 wide. So, but I just like the pattern. I think it's really pretty, and I'm going to probably do this one, but let me show you the colors, because the colors are really what got me on this one, not two, because I think these colors are super pretty, because I really kind of like these neutral browns. So I think that's kind of what's making me go, I'm going to do this one. And just in case if you're wondering, why does she have all these if she likes to do these? I had a rough year this year, so I've had a lot of things go on. My dad passed away, my uncle passed away, I got COVID. So that's why I have a lot of these projects that I haven't done yet. So if you're wondering why I have a lot of these I haven't done, even though I say I love these projects. I do. I just have had a lot going on in my life. So, like I said, these colors are absolutely beautiful. And they also gave you some extra yarn, which is the Colorscape yarn, which I know it's been discontinued, but it's like one of my favorite yarns, so I'm actually kind of happy I got some of that. So again, I'll probably actually keep that one and make it for myself. And then another one is another shawl, but it's actually a scarf and a shawl, because you got two patterns with this one. And these are super pretty. And they're sparkly too, which is cool. But I'll show you the patterns first. So these are the two patterns. And we got this purpley yarn, which is cool because purple is one of my favorite colors. Actually, I think it is the favorite color next to brown. And then I got this one too, which is a rainbow color. So super, super cute. Again, this I think would make a really, really nice gift for someone. And you know, another good thing you could do about this, if you didn't, you know, if you knew someone who was a crocheter, you could, instead of actually making the project, you could give them the entire kit and say, Merry Christmas, or Happy Birthday. So that's another thing you could do with these kits. This one, I definitely gonna make these because they're bags. Who doesn't need a bag? I love making bags. And these look like they will work up really, really fast. This was August, so this was this month. And I think these bags are really kind of cute. So I am definitely going to make these bags. This is next on my list to do. And since I'm having surgery next month, or actually not next month, next week, I am going to probably work these up. So it's such a pretty color. And then the other one is kind of a purpley color. Let me just get that one out. This color that I just showed you is called, it's Hello Gorgeous, and it's called Sedona. It's Red Heart Hello Gorgeous. That's Sedona. And then the other one is called Orchid Blossom, and I think that's super pretty too. And it's kind of in the shadow. Maybe you can do it like this. You can see it better. Because my lights are actually more focused on me than closer to the camera. So those are my, just some of the subscription bags. Subscription monthly subscriptions that I've gotten recently. Because, like I said, I just really, really like these. It's not necessarily the monetary value. It's the value that the fun and the joy and the surprise and all of that it gives me, that I like these kinds of subscriptions and these projects. So I will put a link in the description box below to Mary Maxim. Again, I'm not paid by Mary Maxim or anything like that. So if you want to check them out, I'll also put one to Knit Crate. And let me know in the comments if you belong to a subscription club or not, because maybe I'll check that out too. I've been thinking about Hirschner's has, I think it's called Quick to Stitch. I've been thinking about maybe signing up for that and checking that out. Or like, I believe it's Sarah Jane from Bella Coco. She's got one, her Crochet Society. I was thinking about maybe something like that, because I mean, I've seen a lot of her videos. The yarn looks cute. You get a hook and it just looks super cute. And I thought, well, maybe I'll try something like that too. Anyway, that's what I have for you today, and thanks for watching, and happy crocheting, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.